Hello everybody. I'm just making a quick video to give you all a heads up on the new application and hiring process. This is basically just a summary of the webinar that they did. So I totally recommend go and watch the webinar. There were some great questions at the end. So that was in the weekly update. So go ahead and find the link to that so you can watch that. It was really, really great. This is just if you want a condensed version of what's going on so you can help your referrals and if you don't want to go watch 28 minutes, which I recommend totally doing it. But if you want just a quick heads up, this is your video. So I'm going to put this up. This is what they put up. So this is the new application process. So it's slightly different than what you knew before. But there's just some new steps. So really quickly, first, there's still basic info. That's the screening. So they have to be able to pass that and be able to get to the next step. Then after that, if you remember, it's the interview stage. Now, there are 3 interviews. There is either the one-on-one live, which is with someone at the head office. It's a 10-minute, they just do a 10-minute demo. It's the My Feelings lesson. Or they can record the demo, which is also My Feelings, and it's a 10-minute lesson, but they have 2 hours in which to record it multiple times. Then they will take the best one and then they will score you off of that. So one-on-one is with a person who will respond, and the demo is where you pretend you have a student. So good things to know about that. Now, the other thing is the Interview Express. This is by invitation only, and we don't know who gets picked and who doesn't, but this is just, they teach there's only 2 teaching slides that they teach. And so it's not a very long lesson, and I think it's like My Bike or something like that. So if you have a referral and they're not doing the My Feelings, that means they're doing the Interview Express, which they may or may not. It's just all up in the air and we have no way of knowing. Now, the other thing is if they do a fast pass, an in-person fast pass, you can skip the interview stage and go straight to the certification or the mock class stage. So, those who are doing the interview or demo or express interview, then they do their teacher prep or and online coaching. The online coaching is optional, and they really, really help, and they really get teachers ready for the mock class phase. And so it's optional. It doesn't get them to skip the interview or anything like that, but it is amazing, and it makes a huge difference in those who do better in their mock classes. So it's very recommended, and it's awesome. So, teaching prep and online coaching, it's kind of comparable to what they get at the online or at the in-person FastPass. Now, if you're curious on if there are any in-person FastPasses, you can go to vapkidevents.splashthat.com and they can register and attend those. And they're amazing as well. So, totally help your referrals know about all those options. So next is the certification center, or what we knew as the mock classes. So now there are 3 different ones. There's the interactive level 2, certification level 3, and 4-5. Now each one has 2 different lessons that your applicants need to get ready because the mock class mentor may choose either one. So make sure that they have studied both. Now, they recommend doing the interactive level 2 no matter what because 70% of their students are in that. So if you want your applicants to be successful, get bookings, have them get their interactive level 2. Now, they can also get level 3 or 4-5 along with. They can try and get all 3 in the certification center, or they can just get 1 or they can get 2. And so during this time, you can help them out. Just let them know that they can get 1, 2, or 3, but they do need to teach a mock class for each one. And then you can let them know after they're hired, they can always get the certification later, but of course they'll have to teach that certain number of classes and different things like that, and then record the demo and quiz and stuff like that. So just helping your applicants know all of the options. But interactive level 2, 70%. If you want them to get bookings, that's the place to go. Now, if they have passed their mock class, then they will need to do their TESOL. So this started January 9th, and this is not a TESOL certification outside VIP Kid. This is just in VIP Kid. But this will help them be better prepared, and especially if there's any changes later on. It's just a thing that they're requiring now. And it's really easy. It's open book. It's a quiz that they can take. It doesn't take very long. And it just Yeah, it shouldn't be very hard. And so that will unlock after they've passed their mock, and then it unlocks their contract to be able to sign it. So they must do their TESOL to be able to sign their contract. Now, if they didn't pass their certification, then they'll go to the support center, which just gives them more training and more help to try and help them pass their mock classes. Now, help your applicants feel optimistic, because before our mocks were an hour long, and they were so long, and it took us a couple tries to do it. So doing multiple certification classes is normal. So help them to know that, and help them know that this is their time to practice and get feedback, which will help them be better teachers, get better feedback, and more students and more bookings. So help them to see that it's not a negative thing to do a few certification classes. It can honestly help them in the long run. And so, help them to stay positive, work with them, help them practice, and things like that. Hopefully, this helps clear up some things. Definitely go check out that webinar. Hopefully, it'll help you out. Hopefully, it'll help your referrals out. They talk about the new email, where you can put in your email, and then it puts all your contacts, and you can email out to them information to help them out, or if you want to invite anyone to VAP Kid. Hopefully, this was a quick help to you guys. So, in under 7 minutes, you had an update. So, if you have any questions, of course, put them below. If you have any tips, of course, put them below.